again, everybody. Fiber Spider back again with another origami tutorial for you. Today, we are going to be doing another one of my favorite origami pieces, a bookmark. This time, it is a crane bookmark. Gorgeous, pretty darn simple to make. And, well, it's functional, which to me is the best kind of origami. Creates this little pocket in the corner, and that you could just slip the pages right inside and keep your place with style and grace. Now, albeit this is a rather small version. This is actually 1/4 of the size of the paper that I usually use, but I wanted to show you, yes, it is possible to make a little itty-bitty one as well. Now, for a full-sized sheet, which is 6 by 6, well, considerably bigger and covers up a lot more of the page, but we're going to be doing this rendition today because it's a lot easier for you to see. But, yes, alterations can be made, a little bit more dainty. And because the pattern is, well, beautiful but busy, here is an idea of what it looks like in a plain colored piece of origami paper. So like I said, this is a 6 by 6, and this is 1/4 of that. So it gives you an idea of the scaling, if you will. Well, that being said, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Alrighty, so here like I said, I'm going to be using a plain colored piece. Makes it a little bit easier to see what it is that we're doing. And if you start with the white side facing up, fold your piece in half to make a triangle. And then unfold and turn, and then fold in the opposite direction again to make a triangle. There we are. Unfold again, flip your piece over, and in half to make a rectangle in both directions. So many pieces begin this way. There we go. And then unfold and turn, and then fold in half again. There we are. Unfold. And then pop the center up. We're going to squoosh this together to make sort of a star shape with 2 flaps on one side, 2 on the other side, and flatten it down. So as you can see, we've got these flaps here, flaps over here, and we're just going to be working with these 2 top flaps. The other 2, that is going to be the pocket where the pages go inside. The rest, well, that's what we're going to use to make the bird. Okay, so now for forming the crane. Well, there's a lot of steps, but they are pretty darn easy. I'm going to walk you through them. So first things first, going to fold this tip up to this point here and use this edge along the center edge. Now everything that we're doing on the one side, we're going to be doing on the other side as well. Repetition is always a great learning tool. So like that, then unfold that, and then this edge along the center crease. I always turn my work. Don't ask me why, but I do. I think I get better accuracy. Okay, so we have our flap going downwards now. Okay, then going to unfold this, lift the flap up, open it up, And if you insert your thumb towards the tip of that point, that does help. We're going to smoosh this down along the folds that we just made. There we go, sort of like a kite. You know, upside down kite, but there you go. All right, and then from here, going to fold this bottom edge and this bottom edge to that center crease. So folding this to the center. Try to get that point all nice and pretty. And then do the same thing with this side. There. So we just folded to the center. Now, going to unfold that actually, and then we're going to take this flap and we're going to bring it to the top, and we're going to fold in onto the creases that we just made, using those as guidelines. So bringing this up, and also if you stick your thumb into that corner point, that totally helps. And use the creases that we just made as guides to fold this inside. And flatten it out. Like so, and then do the same thing on this side here. Get your thumb into the corner, that totally helps. Use those creases that we made. Flatten it and smoosh. There. So half is done. Now we have to do the same thing on this other flap on this side here. So in the meantime, going to fold this down and then fold this to the side in half. Just sort of scoot it out of the way for now. There we go. So half is done. Let's do the other side now. Okay, so the second half, it's exactly the same, but I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to bring this point up to the top point. And fold. Unfold. Then bring this edge to the center. And crease. Then unfold that. Open up this half. Now I find that it helps if you hold this down so it doesn't completely open up everything. If you hold down and then insert your thumb to open it up, and then squoosh it down along the creases that we just made. Flatten it down. And then bring this side and this side to the center crease. There we are. There. Then going to unfold those flaps and then bring it up and work into those creases that we just made. So I'm going to start on the one side first. Insert my thumb into the corner, folding it in onto itself, utilizing the creases. Fold 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 it And there we go. Then the other side, get into the corner. And flatten. There. Bring this one down. And then fold this half to the right. And just fix this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, just a few more steps and we shall be good to go. Okay, so from here, just going to take these flaps and bring them up and inside. And then going to bring them back down, but we're going to sort of stop them short and crease them into place for the tail and the neck positions. So grab one of them and pull it out as far as you want to go. That's totally up to you. You know, I like to have kind of a 45-ish degree angle or so going on, roughly speaking. Then press that down. And then do the same thing on the other side. So grabbing the appendage, I don't know if it's going to be the head or the tail yet, but we can make that determination in just a bit. So pulling that out. And they can be even, or you know, one can be lower down than the other. It's totally up to you. Then flatten it into place. And then, I don't know, I'm kind of partial to having the head on the right-hand side. Perhaps it's because I'm right-handed. So to do the shaping of the head, all you have to do is take the tip and bend it downwards. Whatever angle tickles your fancy. Just bend it downwards. And then open that up again. Then going inside to the neck, taking that tip and bending it down along the creases that you just made. And flatten it. There you go. And then, to give it a little bit of extra dimension, this point at the bottom, you can bring it up and fold it along this line here. You can leave it down, you can pop it up, really whatever works best for you. But there you go, an origami crane bookmark. And fits nice onto the corner, and we have our pocket right here, and there you go. Ta-da! Alrighty, my dears, so that's going to conclude today's tutorial on how to make an origami crane bookmark. Really hope that you liked it, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below. You know that I appreciate your appreciation as always. And stay tuned for more, because whether I'm doing origami or audiobook narrations, cooking, knitting, crocheting, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, but I enjoy what I do because it's so much fun. And, well, you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay folding fun, fabulous, flying, functional things. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great, great day.